artists, today we are going to be studying Jean-Michel Basquiat. He is an American painter. He was born in Brooklyn, New York, and actually died in Brooklyn, New York when he was just 27 years old. He was born in 1960 and died in 1988. He is one of my favorite artists in that he uses lots of different ways to create. He uses words and meanings and different things. He was not classically trained, so he didn't necessarily go to art school, but he made beautiful art nonetheless. Basquiat began his career making graffiti art, which is art on walls in different places throughout the city of New York. He then decided to start painting on canvases so that they could go in the more traditional places to display art, such as museums and galleries. So in the 70s, he became popular in various parts of New York with his canvases. While making friends in New York, he became so popular and he became friends with some of the most famous artists ever. On the left, you will see Basquiat and Keith Haring, who we studied a few weeks ago. And on the right, you will see Basquiat and Andy Warhol, who is an extremely famous pop artist. Basquiat died before both of these artists. However, they all are known as very popular New York-based artists. At the age of 21, Basquiat became the youngest person ever to take part in the German art show Documenta, which is an exhibit that takes place every 5 years in Germany. Basquiat also is known to be the starting artist of a style called Neo-Expressionist, and so all of his work from this point on is categorized as being Neo-Expressionist. So you ask, what in the world is Neo-Expressionism? Neo-Expressionism is an art form that began in the 70s and 80s, and it is defined as using lots and lots of color, and it has very unique forms. Some are organic, some are geometric, and it has lots of emotion. If you look at Basquiat's artwork, you can see that all of his feelings are very apparent in his artwork. The words that he is thinking are in it, the emotions that he is feeling, along with things that come to his mind, from very basic drawings to very, very detailed anatomy drawings, are all included within his works of art. At the age of 7, Jean-Michel was in a horrible car accident, and while he was in the hospital, his mother gave him the book Gray's Anatomy, which is a book of lots of drawings of the human from both the skeletal and the muscle side to the outside. And he found these drawings to be amazing, and they can be seen represented in his artwork throughout the years. Many of Basquiat's works have crowns in them. People believe that this is because of 3 reasons. 1, that he thought of himself as a king. 2, that he associated people with being considered kings and queens. And the 3rd is that he had great desire to become great, to become famous, and the crown would make him a king or a great figure. This artwork is named Liberty, and it was made in 1983, and it has lots and lots of words, which, as you know, is a symbol of Neo-Expressionism, but it also shows that we don't necessarily know all the meaning or symbols behind Basquiat's artwork. This is another example of his artwork that uses the words in it. Some people feel that Basquiat's artwork is sad or unhappy, but I think it more captures a childlike emotion in the feelings of the artwork. As you can see in these figures, he uses lots of bright colors and line and things to depict different characters. I hope you enjoyed learning about Jean-Michel Basquiat. Now we are going to make a Basquiat-inspired work of art. I have included my example that I did by printing the handout and using oil pastels. You also can use the template on Seesaw and the Seesaw tools to create your own Basquiat dinosaur-inspired work of art. I look forward to seeing all the beautiful lines and marks and creations that you make. Happy creating!